Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to start. We're doing set notation today. Apologies if you watched the first video. Obviously, there seemed to be a technical problem there, but here we go. Hopefully, this one works okay. So, what we've got here is set notation. We've got a Venn diagram here with two sets, A and B, and then there's some overlap there. So, for instance, 1, 2, and 5 are in both. 4 and 10 are just in set A. 3 and 7 just in set B, and then we've got some numbers on the outside. Okay, so this is a topic that notoriously is tricky for students. So just take it slowly. Starts off easy, but then it gets a little bit harder. But just really follow the examples, please, and copy them down, and really make sure you understand what's going on. So the first thing you need to recognize is that symbol. Now that symbol just means the total set. Now a set is just the collection of everything that you're talking about. So in this case, the total set is all the numbers that are in that box, okay? So you need to know a few things. So you need to know what this means. List the elements in set A. Now elements are just the items or the things that are in set A. So list the elements in set A. Well, that's quite easy. It's everything in A. 4, 10, 1, 2, or 5. Okay, they're all the elements in set A. It might ask you, so that's 1, might ask you to list the elements in A dash or A complement. This is everything outside of A. So outside of A. The dash means outside, so it's everything outside of A. So 3 is outside of A, 7, and then we got the 3 on the outside. Okay, that's what the dash means. You might be asked to work out elements A intersection B. That means A and B. It's in both A and B, both in A and B. And the only elements there are 1, 2, and 5. That's the bit in the middle there. So the elements that cross over both. Okay. Right, you might now also need to know what A union B is. So the elements in A or B. This is A or B. A or B. Or both. Okay. So A or B or both. So what you do is here is start off with A. You write all of the ones in A. So 4, 10, 1, 2, and 5, and then all of the ones in B. We don't need to do an O. We don't write any repeats. So all the ones in B, so just 3 and 7, because I've already written down the others. 3, 7. That symbol means union. Union. That symbol means intersection. Okay. So they're the key fundamental ones. But you might also be asked to do this. So find NA. Okay. So this N means the number of elements. Number of elements in A, that would mean. So the number of elements in A. So how many elements are in A? Let's take this off. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there are 5 elements in A. So NA would be 5. Let's work out NA intersection B dash, okay? So A intersection B dash. First thing to do is to work out what A intersection B dash would be. Now this means in A, but outside of B. Okay, so in A, but outside of B, it's going to be these two. They're in the A bubble, but outside the B bubble. 4 and 10. Which means there's only 2 elements there. So there's 2 elements in that set. So the answer to that is 2. Okay, if we look at number next one, let's do N of A union B dash. These are the ones that often cause a bit of difficulty. The union means it's in both, so it's all So it is, let's just do the list the elements first, is how I want you to answer these questions. So the whole of A, so all of A, start with that one. So all of A, 410, then 125, and then everything outside B. Okay, and you don't repeat. So everything outside of B now, everything outside of B, 9, 8, and 6. We've already included the ones in A. I need to put 6, 8, and 9 there. Now you might tell me, okay, 6, 8, and 9, but they're not in set A. Okay, it doesn't matter because union it can be either. There can be for union. So for U or union, it doesn't matter if they contradict each other. It does for intersection, but not for union. Okay, so going back to our original, how many elements are in that value? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. So the answer there would be 8. Okay, so please copy down those notes carefully. When you do the Hegarty, now when you do the Hegarty task, starts off with two sets like this example, but it will move on to 3 sets. You're going to have to think really, really carefully for each one. List the elements first before you can work out the number of elements in that set. Okay, it's not an easy task, only one task. I do want you to finish this for homework. Okay, and do copy down the notes above first. Okay, okay, well done, and speak to you tomorrow.